Hey guys, this is Linda from The Wayward Journey. I'm just coming to you with my planner setup of my Traveler's Notebook. I use the Traveler's Notebook for my planner in kind of a bullet journal style with different things added in, so thought you guys just might want to see that. First off, this is a Buteo Bunker notebook. She's on Etsy. I'll link her shop below. This is the B6 size in ample. The B6 size is actually not very well known in America. It's more of a British style size. But I liked it because it's wider than a Traveler's Notebook. A Traveler's Notebook is about this wide, and so it's about an inch wider, and it's about an inch shorter. So the Traveler's Notebook goes way up here, and this is about an inch shorter. So I like the width way better, and the size because it fits really good in your hand, and fits actually really well in your purse as well, so you're not having to kind of juggle it around, and it doesn't get very heavy either with the size. She made this tag for me. It's actually just a leather tag that I looped behind the charm. And Valenzuela is my last name, so that's the V for that. I have another one that has an L on it that's on my other Traveler's Notebook that I'll show you later. But this charm just says, "Well-behaved women rarely make history." That's by Eleanor Roosevelt, and I got that at Michael's. These are some other charms here that I also got at Michael's that just hang at the top, and they're cute, and I really liked them. So there's that. All right, let's open it up. Apologize for the glare on this. I can't really fix that with my lighting, but I'll just try to angle it a little bit as much as possible for you to be able to see that. So this is actually a postcard from an Etsy store called Bloom and Thistle. Again, I'll link it below. This is part of this specific card is called Smith and Corona Fine Arts postcard, but it's part of us. You can either buy it by itself or you could buy it in a 6-card set, which I did both, so I have 2 of them because I really love this. I'm a writer, so this old typewriter is really fun, and I just have it on this little insert that I made actually out of page protectors for We Are Memory Keepers. I just cut it and I sewed it myself on this seam here so that the postcard wouldn't slide around. And then there's one on the other side, which I'll show you, but I just love that. And actually teal is one of my favorite colors, so that just, it's perfect. And this leather, as you can just tell, it's so nice. It's her medium soft to firm 6 to 7 ounce, and actually it's a yellow. It's a quite darkened since I've got it, but it started out as a yellow, and this is what it originally looked like. If you can kind of see that yellow color. It's actually not pretty true on the screen. It's more yellow on the screen because of the glare, but it still was pretty yellow when I got it, which is the color that I liked, but it's kind of tanned now, and it's really nice to be able to have a journal that changes with you as you go and use it. But that's what that postcard's from. Again, it's just attached underneath with some washi tape to the other side to another one on this side. So I'll show you that in a minute. This, again, sorry for the glare, it's just a piece of acetate that has cute little writing on it, and I got this from a Michael's. You have it in like the card section in Michael's. They had one with lines on it, one with writing, and I think like polka dots and things like that. So I use that as my page protector, or dashboard is more of what they're called now, I guess, dashboards for my journal. And this insert is from Buteo Bunker, which has got great paper. Again, it's in the B6 size, which is 5x7. I forgot to mention that earlier. But that's the dimensions for the size. And I just decorated it at the front with all these things. Fall in love with as many things as possible, which is kind of my theme of kind of life, just to love what you're doing. And what this first insert is like my permanent list, things that I don't want to, like if I change my insert, I don't want to lose and want to keep with me. This is just the little card that came with an order from Via Beautiful, and I'll link her shop below. Some of the stickers that I have in here are from her shop, so you can be able to see that. She's got great patterns and cool things in there. So the list that I do have here are just my goals for the year, my writing goals technically. The book list that I want to read. I am a writer, and so there's kind of more specific books that styles, I guess, that we like to read, not just like romance or anything like that, but we have more specific type of things that really help bulk up our writing skills and things like that. So this is the list continued, and obviously fun things like Harry Potter and stuff like that that I just want to read on my own. I've finished the Harry Potter series, which I absolutely loved, and I wasn't allowed to watch it growing up, so now that I'm older, I'm just like, oh, I love it, and why was I part of this growing up? But I've got the books, and I just want to rip through them, so probably will do that. Right. And this is my sheet of addresses that I need regularly. Obviously, I'm going to cover those up, but I have a pen pal that I write to in Germany, so that's her address, and then my grandmother's address. These are just the numbers of my prescription, so when I do have to reorder that, they're right here, and I don't have to worry about where they are and what numbers they are and what I'm doing. This is kind of my goals for 2016. Regular goals, I have them all written down on this notebook paper. I just haven't had a chance to transfer them yet. But this, oops, sorry, glare again. Is just a little fold out that I made that kind of goes with that. And then this one as well. I'm going to write some more on the inside for my routines, but just morning and night routine. And I kind of just like to have it open like this with, you know, the decorations and things. It's really fun. So it's just a great spread that I always like to open up to just be inspired by and see my goals. It's always good to have your goals in front of you so that you can actually visualize them and see them and know what you've got to do. And this is, oops, there we go. So, as being a writer, some of my goals are to try to write every day. So what I've been doing the past 2 months is keeping a track of what days I've wrote. Doesn't matter what kind of writing, if it's blog writing, if it's journaling, if it's writing my book. I've got it all right here, and as you can tell, obviously, throughout the months of the year, I'll keep adding them. And that's just continue on for room for that so that I have space to continue throughout all of 2016 and make sure I check mark the days that, or cross off the days that I wrote that day. And that, again, continuation of that. So this is another one of those postcards from that 6 postcard set, and I just washi taped it in, tipped it in. This is going to be my list of happy moments, my favorite happy moments for 2016. I started in December because that's when my fiance proposed to me, and then when I booked a venue and when I asked my maid of honor to be my maid of honor. So that will continue obviously throughout 2016 when I get married in December. So I'd like to just keep track of that this year, and I know it's going to blow by, and everybody says that you just can't even remember half the things. So I'd like to just jot down some of the little things that just make me smile, so I do remember them, and I try to maybe journal a little bit about them, and so I can keep that as well. This is the back side of that other acetate sheet. I got the lined one, if you could see that. And again, just washi taped in the middle, slid through underneath the notebook to hold it. This is just a little paper pad that I got from the, dollar section at Michael's. Again, this is my pen pal, just writing down things to be able to tell her, because it does take 2 weeks to get a letter to Germany, and then 2 weeks for her to send it back. So in between that time, obviously you're writing, it takes a little bit of time, so I just wanted to remember things to tell her. This is a card, actually a greeting card that I found at a store, and it just says, "Real friends know when you need a good laugh, a good cry, or just a really good latte." So I thought that was really cute, and sometimes there are times when you just need a good laugh or a good cry, and it just kind of reminds me of that it's all right to do that. This is a little binder clip that I got from Walmart. Honestly, it's like the smallest size that they had. And this is just washi tape, all this washi tape that I've been using. By the way, it's just a wood grain washi tape. You can type that into Etsy and find tons of different styles of wood grain washi tape. But I absolutely love wood grain, so I just put that around. You just cut it to size and whip it around the binder clip, and that's it. You have your own personalized binder clip, and you can do them in any size washi that you've got. Again, this is that other protector that I made, sewed down the seam here so that it holds the postcard. This is a postcard that I just rounded the corners of, and I got this one off of Amazon, and it comes in like a pack of 32 vintage style Rhythm of Life postcards. So that's what that one's called. Again, I'll link that below to be able to so you guys can see that if you like those and get them. And this is a quote from Allegiant, which is the part of the Divergent series that's coming out this year. It's just a wonderful quote about love and how sometimes you don't, you choose to love every day. And I think that is so pertinent for my life right now as I'm getting married and having to go everywhere and schedule things, and life is just havoc, that it's just wonderful to remember that even in the middle of havoc that it is a choice, and that, you know, marriage is a choice and love is a choice. So keep that right there to remind me that. Again, another dashboard, just some scrapbook paper that I laminated and again washi taped and put around the booklet. If you guys are curious, the booklets that I'm using, they are a 3-pack from Barnes & Noble. They're the Piccadilly line. They're very similar to the Moleskine notebooks. This is a 5 by, that's actually 8 inches tall. They go about that big, but they're 5 inches wide. And so I just cut an inch off the top with a razor blade and a ruler and just keep little by little cutting it. You can find tons of videos on YouTube on how to cut inserts and things like that. So that's not a fun process, but once you get it done, it's really nice to have a cheap notebook. But by the way, those 3 packs of Piccadilly notebooks, they cost $5.99. So a 3-pack. And that's way nicer than buying a really expensive Moleskine notebook. Some people like them, some people don't. They tend to, other people say that they fall apart. I've never had one fall apart on me, and I've already finished an insert. So this is my second one that I just started. And this is my actual planner. So I'm going to open this up. And actually what I did with this is my monthly calendar. And I don't know if you can see it, but that's paper that I glued into here. So it's actually a personal size Webster's Pages. Excuse me, I totally forgot the name blank there. But this is Webster Pages, the personal size inserts, and underneath this washi tape are the hole punches for the personal size. So I just stuck it right in there because it fits. I cut off the sides and glued it in, and this is all just ephemera and scrapbook paper that I like. Create something beautiful. It's kind of just cute. We must take adventures to know where we truly belong. Again, just something inspirational to mark my month, different appointments that I've got, shows that I've got to be at, another wedding, WonderCons this month, so yay, that'll be fun. But that's another idea. I know a lot of people draw in their months for the Traveler's Notebook. I find that a little daunting sometimes, especially if you don't have straight writing, or you can't draw a straight line and you don't want to carry around a ruler with you everywhere. Granted, you can't do this on the road. You have to, you know, have tape and glue to be able to do this, but I find it a lot more appealing to look at and a lot less time consuming and a little bit more fun for me on that end to do. So I like to do that way, but you know, whatever floats your boat for the Traveler's Notebook, I think is great. Now, this is what I do for my Traveler's Notebooks. I have a goals page, so March goals, and again, just embellished it. This is scrapbooking paper. These are embellishments. This is actually a sticker that I got in a pack from Michaels. This is from Embellishment Pack. I thought it was really great. So I wrote my goals for the month there that I want to get done, and this next page is each week of the month. As I go through it, I'll write my little steps to accomplish these goals here and keep tracking them. So I go to a kickboxing class. I go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, so I'll check those boxes off as I go. And I write my weight for the week there because I'm just trying to be healthy and be fit. So there, I'll do that. If I read that week, if I journaled, if I blogged, all that type of thing. So I mean, you could do any type of goals and just use it like that to track monthly. I like to do that. It's kind of actually taken from the DIY fish insert. She kind of has something like this where you can track, you know, every day of the week and things like that, but I just like to do it weekly because I get to see it at a glance and to be able to track the whole month in one place, but by week, because I don't do a lot of things daily that well. I do have a full-time job, so it does pull me away from being able to just sit at my desk and do whatever I want. You can't just do that in life sometimes, so this is the way that I track it more weekly, and I find I get a lot more done, and I'm not so discouraged because if I can't do it daily, I don't have, you know, to get to all my little check marks off. So I like to do it this way instead. And if that helps you, that's great. These are my bills, and I get paid twice a month, so each column is for a bill. If it's open, that means that bill is due that time. If it's closed, that means I don't have to pay that bill on that check round. And again, this is my bullet journal, so I'm doing it quite a few different ways. I can go through that if you guys would like to see it in a different, like specific bullet journal book, but that is my bullet journal and just kind of how I track, you know, what's going to happen that day, that week, that type of thing. I can do that for you if you'd like. This is the back side of that dashboard. Again, just washi tape, wrap it around the booklet. This is a 6-pocket folder that I made myself off of the video from Pocketful of Vintage. Again, I'll link that video below for you. One pocket here, one pocket there, 2 pockets here, and then pocket here and a pocket there. These are those stickers that I was talking about from Via Beautiful. Just such great patterns and pretty colors, so go ahead and visit her shop because she's got great stuff there. And just kind of different out-of-the-box patterns that I really like, at least. So it's not just all the same. Your stickers are all the same. They're great. And then these are the Reset Girl stickers, which love her shop, love her channel. She does great things. I'll link her channel as well below because she's just awesome and she's got a great heart. You could just tell from her videos that she just loves the planner community and everything like that. So again, I actually started this, I originally made this booklet for the regular Traveler's Notebook size. So if you can tell, it's short, an inch, because the regular Traveler's Notebook is 4.3 in width and then 8.25 in height. So this is 4.3 instead of 5 inches. And I just cut off the top, so I repurposed it. I didn't like the regular Traveler's Notebook size, and so I repurposed it to be for this size, which if you guys don't know and you're trying to find a specific size, you can always do that. Use what you've got. I think it's great to be able to repurpose your stuff rather than having to go out and buy all new things just because you got a different size. So if you have it available and you've already got it, why not try? This is something that I made for my personal size notebook. As you could tell, the holes and everything, but I just love the movie Pride and Prejudice. It's been a favorite for forever. One of my favorite actresses is Keira Knightley, so that's really, really fun. It's just something I made with some postcards, and it has a great quote on the back, again, about love. Unless it's mad, passionate, extraordinary love, it is a waste of time. There are so many mediocre things in life. Love should not be one of them. So, but I just love the front. It's really inspiring. Just kind of keep it right there. This is one of those things off of, it's actually a pen loop that you can get off of eBay. Now they have it a lot nicer. They have a leather loop that kind of goes around the back so that you can put your pen through there, and it never really holds my pens very well because it doesn't have that leather loop. So I just use it to hold down this, and that works great for me. And that's pretty much it, guys. I have that. If you're interested in what pens I use the Pilot G2 1.0. There's a 0.5 and a 0.7 if you like thinner. I just like it thick so it's really nice and glides. I really hate when you're writing and it scratches on the paper. I just hate that feeling and hearing the scratching of the paper, so it's not something that I enjoy. But if you like thin pens and nice thin writing, then that's definitely for you. But this is just what I enjoy because it's nice and thick and it just glides on the paper really well. So that's a great choice. However, it is more of an ink-based pen, so it can bleed and you do have to let it dry or else it'll smear. So if you're used to gel-based pens, those don't smear as much rather than an ink-based pen, which definitely will. But again, I do enjoy that, so it's quite nice for me. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and just put them in the comments below. Also, I would like to know where you guys get your charms on Etsy. If you have a specific shop that you like, I would love to see it because I'm always looking for different charms and things to put on there. It's just hard to find really good ones or ones with lobster clips on them. So if you have a specific shop that you like, definitely tell me about that. Link that down below. I'd love to see it. All right, if you guys, again, have any questions, go ahead and just ask. Thank you so much. I hope you had some inspiration from that.